Welcome back to our podcast, Redeemed. We're still just working our way through chapter 10. We're picking it up
here.
Yeah, there's a lot here. We're going to pick it up at 24, but I'm kind of scanning more down to verse 26. It says, "So do not be afraid of them, for there's nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. What I tell you in the dark, speak in the daylight, and what is whispered in your ear, proclaim from the roofs. Do not be afraid," and right here, "of those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul." I think that's an important concept. The reason being is because sometimes I think that a lot of people fear death.
Yeah.
And if you take it within the context of the persecution that he's been talking about, most people are afraid to share the gospel in those times of persecution because they're afraid of dying. What he's saying here is all that happens in that point is you kill the body. The soul is still there.
Yep.
And if they kill you, you basically, and I know this sounds kind of morbid, but you win because your soul gets to go to heaven. If you've made that profession of faith, you're following Jesus the way you should. Okay? And you've shared the gospel like you know you're supposed to, and you've been his witness, and you get to hear, "Well done, good and faithful servant."
Yeah.
You win. And I think that's what sometimes we don't understand. Well, I don't want to do that because I might be persecuted in this way, and especially and I know in America that's not as prominent, but in third world countries and other places that is very much true.
Yeah. Very real.
That once they find out you're a Christian, you are persecuted unto the point of death.
Yep.
And I think what Jesus is saying here is don't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
Because they can kill the body, but they can't kill the soul. And so in the end, you're still going to go to heaven. Mm-hmm. So in essence, in my mind, and this is what's always given me peace, because death can be frightening. I'm not going to lie. But it's always given me peace knowing that no matter what happens, I'm following Jesus. I'm one of his. I'm going to get to go to heaven.
Yeah.
I know where I'm going.
Yeah. So it shouldn't matter who I'm proclaiming to or what kind of damage they can do to me, because in the end, even if they kill me, I win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can't beat me because God and Jesus have already defeated you.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's why he goes on here to say that. It says, "Rather be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell." Now, if I'm understanding that correctly, I think he's talking about the devil, because the devil is the one that can confuse us so bad that we decide not to follow the gospel, and then when we die, where's our soul go?
Well, then you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Going to hell. And so I think we should be more concerned about that than the fact that if we are a Christian and we are killed because of persecution. Does that make sense? You understand what I'm getting at there?
I do.
So we should be more concerned with what? Our soul than the body. It says, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care." Which I think that's awesome too. So we have a Father in heaven who cares so much about us. Even the world, or he cares about the world so much, and he pays attention to so much detail that there's not 2 sparrows that fall to the ground without him knowing it.
Yeah.
Okay?
And those are birds.
And those are birds.
They're just birds.
Oh, and let's break it down even further. It says, "And even the very hairs of your head are numbered. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than sparrows." See, right there? Do not be afraid.
It's right there.
I think that is one of the number one reasons why people do not share the gospel, is because they are afraid.
Yeah.
And we really have nothing to fear. We should be afraid of the other end of the spectrum where we don't do anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you continue on, it says, "Whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge them before my Father in heaven. But whoever disowns me before others, I will disown them before my Father in heaven." Once again, it's talking about what? It's talking about that choice that we need to make. Are we going to follow who? Christ. And if we are following Christ and we have that personal relationship with Jesus Christ, we ask him into our lives to become the Lord of our lives, then we don't have anything to fear.
For sure.
The only ones that have something to fear are the ones that choose not to.
Mm-hmm.
Very powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Incredibly.
I hope you guys are trekking. I hope this is all making sense because there's some very powerful concepts that we have here. And of course, it can't be anything but powerful because Jesus said it. I mean, if you're going to some person who had the absolute authority in everything, it's Jesus.
Yeah.
So he knew what he was doing. All right. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.